Listen, it's disappointing, of course. It's no through general play, it's individual errors, and as soon as we cut them out we'll do fine, because I see, especially second half, first half wasn't good enough because we couldn't get near them in terms of I was wanting to get a press on them and we weren't doing the right things within the shape. Second half I thought we were excellent and looked like one team that were going to go on and win the game, but another mistake. We've been in possession 3 times, Ian, and we've lost the ball 3 times, and 3 times it's ended up our net, so we're being punished for every mistake just now. As soon as we iron out those little mistakes, I'm sure we'll be fine. It's not as if my back 4 is getting pulled all over the place or the shape of the team. It's just individual errors. It's getting punished just now.
The Dundee game clearly is useful.
Very much so. We had a similar situation when we played Hearts when I first came here the first year as manager, where it's going to stand us in good stead against a Premiership opposition to go into the season now. So we've got to put on a good performance against Dundee. We've got to be really drilled and make sure we've got a good shape about us, which we've had, but we've got to cut out the errors. That is a must, and I've got an honest and a good group of boys have said that all along, and they realise they've got to stop the daft things that's being punished, because teams are pouncing on us just now. But once that dries up and once we do the right things, then we'll be fine.
In terms of team changes, ins and outs this season, are you happy with the squad you've got? Are there going to be any more additions?
I wouldn't rule out adding it in. Again, we've had Lewis Nicholson. I spoke to him yesterday. We'll see how the scan goes in the next couple of days. So that's not looking good, but let's hope that we've not got too many of those types of injuries this season. So it's not great for the young boy. He was doing well. He had a big part to play this season. I told him that, and it looks as if we've lost him for a period of time, but we'll wait and get it confirmed.
He is quite a talent.
He is. I love him as a boy. He's such a nice lad, very manly, but he's got that desire, and it's not nasty, that's not the word, it's real desire and determination it is to go and be successful. He's a lovely lad off the park. I wouldn't say he's a lovely lad on it, but that will stand him in good stead, because if it is long term, he's been through it before and he's come back bigger and stronger, and we hope that's the case again if it is as bad as first feared.
Everybody else fit?
Yes, Roddy McGregor's got a wee niggle, he missed out the other night there, so we'll see how he is as well. But everybody else we've got, yeah, they're all fit and ready for selection.
What do you expect from the Dundee game?
I expect Dundee to be going at us all guns blazing. They need to win to try and progress in the group, so that's where they are. So they're at home, they'll be coming against us, they're Premiership opposition, so they'll be favourites going into it, but we've done well against Premiership opposition before, as proven. So now looking forward to the game. I just want us to be more resolute. I think that's the word, and I mean, like, when you're in the back 4 and it's tight and you're in the wrong areas, you're in your half and you're defending and things are tight, just put the ball sometimes. Sometimes it's no nonsense defending, and then when it's on to play, go and play. I think we've got to get that decision making right, and that's how we lost the 3 goals there. Like, we were in possession and we lost the ball. It was as simple as that. But a lot of good things. I want to be positive, because we created some amount of chances. We looked like the team that finished stronger, so the fitness is there. So really happy with that. It's just we've got to iron out the individual errors, and that's all it is.
And just finally for me, what are your realistic ambitions for the season ahead? We are a team that can beat anybody on a day. We have to put that consistency together, and if we do that, I expect us to be there or thereabouts, whether it's playoffs or challenging. That's what our remit is, and we're capable of it because we've proven it. But we've missed that consistency the last couple of seasons, because we've had that spells, and there's been reasons for those spells, and but we're a team that if we can keep most people fit, or nearly everybody fit, we'll wait and we get on a run. We're a good team.
Thank you.
Cheers.
So, on one hand, it's a wee bit frustrating individual errors at the back, but the boys up top are looking sharp for a relatively short period of time being back at the club, aren't they?
Aye, we've definitely got a threat in our team. It's how we utilise that and how we can get the best out of them. That's down to me. The shape of the team's not bad. I'm happy with the personnel. I've got players in the right positions. We just cannot get caught in the wrong areas. I think that's it. I mean, everybody, as I say, is going to make mistakes, whether it's forwards, midfield, defenders, even goalkeepers. But we can't get caught in the wrong areas, because look what's happened. I mean, we know the boys, and the boys know. I don't have to name them again and say, look, they get caught in possession there. It was in the wrong area, because we're getting caught in the first goal, we get caught in the second goal, we get caught in the third goal, all in our final third. So they're good boys. They'll make sure they go away and analyse it themselves. But I've got to make sure it doesn't happen, because if it doesn't happen and we can limit it, then we are a threat, as you say.
Have you seen a reaction, not naming names, but have you seen a reaction from the team overall after Tuesday's result then, in terms of trying to make things a wee bit tighter?
I've not seen much of the boys in terms of the boys who played. They were getting a recovery session on the Wednesday, and the boys who didn't play and only had 45 minutes, they were training. So I took the ones who are training, but they cleared out pretty quickly, and then there was a day off yesterday. So we've got Friday, Saturday to iron that out, work on it. That's the thing, right? That's why I'm saying this. If I had a back four who weren't functioning properly, weren't covering one another, then I would have things to really work on in the training ground. But they're covering one another. They're in a good shape. We just have to use the ball quicker and better. So we're not too far away. There's not too much needed on the training ground, to be honest with you. But I'll still work on it.
Okay, and then see, obviously the Dundee game would have been ideal if we were pushing for the league for top of the group, but it's probably an ideal opportunity to get your boys ready for Queen's Park, isn't it? Playing away at a big ground, decent crowd will be there on Sunday, so it's probably decent preparation for next week.
Really good, like that Hearts game a couple of years ago when we get beat 1-0 and we had a really good shape about us. We're hard to beat. It's very similar. We're going to Dundee, we're going to try and put on a good performance, we're going to build to that Queen's Park game, because we have to really go all guns blazing now, after the disappointment of not getting out of the group. But I took that gamble because I gave the boys the right amount of rest, and I had to. So we've got to realise that the fitness is there now. So I'm quite happy with the way the fitness is going. You look at the way we finished the games. Although we're beaten, Dumbarton, Airdrie finished strong. So fitness levels are there. We've got to make sure we're prepped properly now for Dundee, and that leads right into Queen's Park.
Lastly, the Trellis, is he still on board this week? Are you still looking at him, or?
There'll be news of Big Harry coming out very soon. So he's done well, the big man. He's done well. It was when he came, he had 10 days or a week of just loading games, running pre-season, couple of 45 minutes, and it took his toll. He needed just to come off him a wee bit. He had a little bit of a groin strain, and then he get freshened up, and he's come back a lot stronger, a lot more. I would say a lot more ready for the level up and the intensity. So yeah, pretty pleased with the big striker so far.
Right, good luck Sunday, mate.
Just Stevie.
Billy, just to ask, is Sean Welsh struggling for Sunday?
No, Welsh is back. He had to do the process. He got a head knock against Dumbarton when I think it was when we scored their goal. It was Billy's goal. So Welsh stayed down. We had to take him off as a precaution. So Welsh will be back in the squad, which is good.